alive.
It's good to be alive.
It's good to be alive. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Willing Sacrifice. I'm Mike.
I'm Liz. This
This-
week,
This month.
this quarter.
This quarter. I don't know.
Welcome to our quarterly report.
We're back. We're back for another Sacrifice. We do get a lot of comments about this thing. It is insane.
It is very weird when I go to like a function for your work and you introduce me to someone who I've never met and they're like, oh, I've seen you on your Sacrifice. And I'm like, hi.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah. We were at a holiday party this week for my work, and that happened.
So shout out to all of Mike's coworkers who watch this.
Shout out to Lori K, aka Special K.
Special K.
It's been a little while.
It's been a while.
And
so where are we going?
We're going to a couple places.
We're hopping, bopping, and popping all over this little blue marble that we live on.
Yeah, we're globetrotting a little bit tonight. We're headed to Korea. We're headed to Hawaii. We're headed to other parts unknown that I'm not sure of because you get a couple of beverages more.
Taiwan, and this one is.
And not only that, we're also headed to Belgium. And I'm delaying while Liz is trying to figure out where this beverage is from.
It usually just says product of.
Yeah, it usually does on those labels.
China.
Product of China. So yeah, we're going to Hawaii. We're going to Korea. We're going to Thailand. Taiwan. Hawaii.
You said that already.
We're going to Hawaii. We're going to Korea. We're going to Belgium.
You spoiled it.
Whatever.
That was supposed to be our sneak.
Our sneak. Belgium.
Second half of our episode today.
I had already said Belgium. I had said it like 30 seconds ago.
I wasn't listening. I was looking for something on a can.
That's okay. But we do have a lot of snacks and beverages to get to tonight. Mm-hmm. And we're looking forward to this. We hope everybody has a wonderful holiday season and Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and whatever else you might celebrate.
It's actually Yule. The solstice.
Yeah. Solstice.
The solstice.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow, but the shortest night of the year.
Yeah.
Or the longest night of the year, the shortest day.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes more sense. It certainly feels like that lately. It's definitely been getting darker earlier and earlier here. I'm looking forward to those days getting longer as we head through the long winter here.
For those of you who like sunlight.
Our long winter's nap.
I'm a bit more of a about sunlight. Yeah. I'm nocturnal.
So what do you say? Why don't we kick off with one of our beverages first, and
sure.
Then we'll get into some Korean snacks.
I think we should start with this one.
Oh, the Hawaiian Sun Island Iced Tea, which we picked that up at H Mart back in September.
But it's still good.
It's still good till 2025.
For another few months.
So
been refrigerated the whole time. Yeah. Everything we've had has been refrigerated.
So we're gonna drink the heck out of this. I think it's gonna be good. We've had some of these before, and they're really tasty. There might be one more in the fridge. I might have to drink that one on my own.
It's a punch.
Because it might have some orange in it, I think.
Got a little down the side here.
I wonder if it'd mix good with my whiskey. Crisis.
Mm-hmm. It smells good.
Oh, that's good. So good.
Apparently it's good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Should we do that? As they do.
It's pretty good. It's reminiscent of Arizona. It's not.
It tastes like real tea.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't taste like fake tea.
That's true.
Definitely lemony.
It's also got like, I feel like it's got mint in it. It's very
Yeah. It does have a little bit of like a mint vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I like
you
that.
got honey in your glass.
Yeah, you go for
it. So let's have a snack to go with our beverage.
All right. So we're kicking off with Korea. We're doing universal yums, and we like our universal yums. We do have a few boxes to get through, and then we're actually going to pause them for a little bit, I think, and maybe seek out some other snacks. But we still do really enjoy them. You get quite the packaging from them. You get like a nice little sticker thing going on here. You get a little Mapski, and then a Mapski. Yep. And then on the other side of that, you get your official Yum scoreboard, which we always use. And Liz has got the book with the descriptions of the snacks and the trivia questions.
So our first one today is a blueberry flavored sweet and sour chewy candy. Soda arrived in South Korea during the 1930s and mostly came from Japan. By the 1950s, South Korea was making its own carbonated beverages, including the iconic lemon lime Chilsung cider, which is still a popular drink today. When Crown, which is the company that makes this, debuted its Seicum Dalcum chewy candies in 1988, they offered 5 flavors: grape, peach, lemonade, strawberry, and kiwi. The blueberry soda flavor is the newest addition and reflects the popularity of innovative sodas in South Korean culture. The candy itself starts out super chewy, but slowly softens as you eat them. So I'm hoping that this is more like blue raspberry, because I'm not a fan of like blueberries. Don't taste like anything to me. They just taste like little bubbles of sweet.
So like when you see this, right, and like this packaging and like the shape of it and everything,
and she's blowing a bubble.
Yeah, what do you definitely get some like old school like 1980s 90s chewing gum vibes
like
here,
Hubba Bubba.
Right? Yeah. So when I picked this up, I'm like, man, this is reminiscent of, you nailed it, Hubba Bubba.
And it says chewy candy, not chewing candy. It doesn't say that it's gum, but it's weird that she's blowing a bubble. So
lost in translation.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Should we try to blow a bubble with it?
Good luck.
It's even shaped like a Bazooka Joe. Or, is it Bazooka? Yeah. Got an okay flavor. A little bit sour.
The color is actually reminiscent of bubblegum.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not gum. It's taffy. Mine just melted. I like the flavor. It's not blueberry. It's like what we would call blue raspberry.
Yeah, you're not blowing bubbles with it. That's gone.
I liked it. I probably give that a 3.5.
Okay.
I'm not doing a ton of trivia this time around, just because we have a lot of snacks to get through, and it's already into the evening.
I'm gonna go. Oh wait, you said 3.5. I'll go the same. All right, that's fine. I'm good with not doing the trivia or not doing a ton of it.
Our next one, we are super familiar with this brand. I don't know if we've had this version, but this is the Latte Choco Pie. It is a choco-coated tea biscuit with marshmallow cream frosting. The actual name of the snack is Latte Black Sugar Milk Tea Choco Pie.
This would have maybe been good with one of the other beverages you picked out.
The milk tea.
Yeah.
Choco pie is a popular South Korean snack. Was introduced to North Korean workers at the Kaesong Industrial Complex as a bonus around 2004. These treats quickly became a black market sensation in North Korea, valued for their novelty and taste. Concerned about the influence of South Korean culture, the North Korean government eventually banned them. In response, South Korean activists sent thousands of choco pies over the border via balloons in a symbolic act of defiance. In 2021, Latte added this new flavor, milk or black sugar milk tea, to its choco pie lineup, inspired by the flavors of Taiwanese milk tea. It features a black sugar milk tea filling sandwiched between two chocolatey coated cake layers and a marshmallow center. Perhaps another shipment of balloons is in order. So I don't know. I really doubt we've ever had this flavor. We've had like vanilla, we've had chocolate, we've had banana, we've had caramel. I don't know if there's any other flavors that we've had that I'm missing. Definitely has the traditional choco pie appearance.
It smells good.
Mm-hmm. It smells like chocolate. Very soft.
You wonder, like, sometimes, like, a lot of people do these with their families, right? And they'll share, like, this box amongst, like, you know, a mother, a father, and kids. How do they?
They just have a knife and they cut it into quarters. I don't know that I got any of the tea stuff that's supposed to be in the middle.
It kind of gummed away when I bit into it. So I don't know if I got any or not. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Nothing crumbs. It's a little dry, but they always are.
Yeah.
I got crumbs in my hair. That's lovely.
They're always enjoyable. I mean, the flavors are always, I feel like, kind of similar.
Yeah. I'm not as big a fan of them. I mean, they're fine.
They're not horrible.
They're always dry. I mean, even with something that has like marshmallow in it and a chocolate coating, it is somehow so dry. You definitely need a drink. What'd you give that?
I'm kind of with you. I'm gonna go 2.75 on it. How about you?
I probably give that a 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you some trivia.
Okay.
What is mukbang? A popular food related video game. B, a genre of music about food. C, a cartoon character who loves food. Or D, a live show where hosts eat a lot of food.
That.
It is D.
I know it is because I've heard people refer to Mikey Chen's videos as mukbang.
Mm-hmm. Mukbang translates to eatcast or eating show. It can be pre-recorded, but it's often a live broadcast in which the main host eats a large amount of food in front of the camera. Fans can interact with the host and each other in the corresponding chat, and the idea is that watching someone else eat food is similar to enjoying it yourself. I personally get a little queasy because they are shoving huge portions of food in their face, and I am not a little person, but there's slurping and all these awful mouth noises of wet chewing, and I can't. I'm like, no.
And yeah, I mean, and there's times when I feel like we do like a lot of snacks on this, and it ends up going really long. Like we've had ones that have been almost 2 hours long, and we're like, oh my gosh, by the time we're done.
Right.
But even that doesn't seem like any stretch of like the amount of food they're eating, because these are smaller bites, I feel.
Yeah, I think we eat smaller bites. I mean, granted, it's a lot of stuff, especially when we do a longer
Yeah.
episode. But we're also not show it like it always seems messy. That's the other part too. Is
Yeah.
like they're either eating with their hands and their fingers are all messy, or they're eating a lot of like number one, they're showing it in front of them, like on the
Yeah.
screen, this huge table or platter of food, and it's just tons of food. It's large quantities and large portions, and they are just shoveling it in. And like you don't get the impression that they're enjoying it or tasting it. Cause like a huge like eating a boiled egg in one bite, like a whole egg, just that's been like saturated in sauce and stuff. And like it's just so messy and I don't know. Like if I saw people out eating like that, I would be turned off from like eating dinner there. I would be like, ugh,
Right.
no, sorry, if that's your thing, but I'm not into the mukbang.
It has a real like.
It has
It
a
almost
real.
sounds dirty.
It almost is. It's like food porn.
Yeah.
It's gluttony on
Yeah.
purpose. Like it's gluttony for show.
Right.
I guess. This we've had something like it before, and I'm kind of looking forward to it because if it's like what we've had before, it's the Cosmos Tteokbokki snack. It is a hot and sweet wheat and rice snack. Tteokbokki is a traditional Korean dish consisting of rice cakes simmered in a spicy red sauce made with gochujang or gochujang, Korean chili paste, and gochuguro red chili flakes. Originally served to members of the royal court during the Joseon dynasty in a mild soy sauce. Tteokbokki got a spicy upgrade in the 1950s with the addition of gochujang. It's now considered a Korean staple and enjoyed by people from all walks of life. The Cosmos Tteokbokki snack is a crispy take on the classic dish with a spicy rice cake like tubes. Though tteokbokki is traditionally made from rice cakes, this snack also includes the addition of wheat flour for a more substantial, crunchy texture. Eat these tteokbokki snacks on their own or crush them up and sprinkle them over a savory rice dish. No matter how you eat them, tteokbokki's traditional spicy flavor shines through.
I actually recommend getting if you can find it like an Asian food market or like even grocery stores like Trader Joe's or whatnot. Gochujang sauce and adding it to like some of your like Chinese dishes or Asian dishes. It's really actually good.
Yeah,
it's tasty. It kicks it up a little notch and adds a little bit of extra flavor to it. So,
and we've definitely had these made by somebody like this,
yeah.
Because they look almost like ziti.
Yeah.
They're good.
What's weird is they're really deceptive, right? These look like they're going to be spicy and like hot. They're actually really sweet.
They're sweet. We've gotten big bags of these, and I won't eat the whole thing.
These are like really crunchy. They're delicious. They do have like a little bit of a heat to them, but they're more sweet than anything else.
Yeah, I love those, and they do have kind of the heat sneaks up after you've eaten them, and it's kind of like sitting there on the back of your tongue. I think those are
back of the throat.
Yeah,
on the finish. Yeah,
I would give those a 4 1/4.
Yeah, I'll go 4.
One of my favorite things we've gotten in, like, just shopping on our own and in previous things. I love the.
We may even have a bag of them in our H Mart haul that we're still working through.
I might just eat those.
Okay.
Here's something for you. One of your favorite items, your favorite flavors, is the Crown Namam Mulong peach flavored gummies. Peaches have been grown on the Korean peninsula since ancient times and are very important in South Korean culture. They are believed to provide good health and longevity, and some even believe that the sweet stone fruit can help chase away spirits. Peach blossoms, which closely resemble cherry blossoms, are pictured in many South Korean paintings and are said to represent peace and protection. These gummy candies resemble tiny peaches, and they taste like them too. The beloved fruit is a common ingredient in South Korean desserts and candies, so it's only right that they make their way into your South Korean taste adventure. And I love peaches, and Mike does not. One of those fruits, if I buy it, it's all for me.
Yeah, you can smell the.
Yeah. You make a yuck face. I think it smells delicious. It smells like peaches.
I remember there was an ear medication that we used to give Annie, and they smell like that.
That was like apple cider vinegar.
They smell like this.
These are good. Very peachy. Very tasty.
I mean, they at least taste like peach. Like they taste real. Like it doesn't taste fake. Or, So I'll give them that credit there. Not my favorite thing in the world. I don't like peach. I'll go 2.5 though. I mean they're not awful as far as like the quality goes. That's why they get a high that high of a score for me. Just not some. I don't like peaches. So
I'd give those a 3.25. They're good. Not something I'd be like, ooh, let me buy those. Next up is a Crown Choco Heim Hazelnut Cream.
we got a lot of stuff from Crown in this box.
The first wafer cookies were made in Europe as early as the 9th century. These Crown Hazelnut Cream Choco Heim take inspiration from the original hazelnut cream-filled wafers created by Austrian merchant Joseph Manner. Launched in 1890, Manor wafers are still popular today, recognized by their square shape and iconic pink packaging. Crown recreated the Choco Heim wafer cookie in 1991 as part of its Heim brand. Heim is the German word for home and reflects the Austrian roots of this particular cookie. Crown recommends storing its Choco Heim in the refrigerator or freezer and eating it cold for the best experience. Try it alongside a cold glass of milk or your afternoon coffee. Well, these have not been refrigerated.
That's okay.
They feel round. Are they round? They're round-ish.
Yeah, they're like,
little bubbles of wafer.
I don't know if that does it well.
I feel like you're supposed to break them. I think they would fall apart. I'm going to say that the wafer cookie part is really good. I'm not usually a fan of wafer cookies because they're usually kind of like just almost soggy. That being said, the inside is terrible. Oh, I don't know what that ingredient or flavor is. But it is not hazelnut. Not a fan.
You know what it kind of reminds me of in a way? Like when you said not hazelnut, I'm getting like fish oil.
Okay, good.
Like,
I thought I was going crazy.
Like, I mean.
Can I see?
Yeah, you can. It's weird. Like,
why does it taste like fish? Okay, ingredients. Wheat flour, refined vegetable fat, palm oil, soy lecithin, citric acid, sugar, skim milk, lactose, whey powder, fat powder, hazelnut paste, milk crumb, fructooleosaccharinate, which sounds awful, soy isomalt, soy powder, cocoa powder, shortening, palm oil. I definitely got fish. I wonder if any of like the fatty acids or oils are like refined fish oils. I think they would have to tell you, wouldn't they?
You would think.
May contain fish.
I don't know. You would think that they would. It's just weird.
It's just weird. I didn't like it at all. No, sir. I was like, the cookie on the outside was good. The inside was just a hot mess express. I would give that a 1 for the cookie. What did you give it?
1.5.
Very generous. Which cereal flavor is unique to South Korea? Kimchi Cheerios, persimmon Fruit Loops, yuzu cornflakes, or green onion Chex? Only one of those or two of those things would I even try as cereal.
Okay. Well, the ones that you would try are probably the persimmon,
and
then shit. What was the other one? The third one.
Kimchi Cheerios, persimmon Fruit Loops, yuzu cornflakes.
The yuzu cornflakes.
All right.
Because I don't think you would try the green onion Chex or the
kimchi Cheerios.
The kimchi Cheerios. I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna guess. I'm gonna guess the green onion Chex. So that was the one that first kind of.
You got it. In 2004, Kellogg's launched a marketing campaign allowing customers to vote on a new Chex cereal flavor, offering chocolate and green onion as the choices. The corporation wrongly assumed chocolate would win by a landslide. However, when the popular vote revealed green onion as the winner, Kellogg's controversially, it's a long word, declared chocolate the legitimate winner, much to the disappointment of many. 16 years later, Kellogg's finally fulfilled their original promise, resulting in the release of a novel new green onion flavored cereal. Oh, that sounds terrible. In milk, in a bowl of milk, there's onions and oh god. Oh no.
There's some fucked up people in the world. There's my 1.5 pound for
but
the
like
episode.
Persimmon Fruit Loops, because like persimmon's a fruit, it would probably go. And like even yuzu cornflakes, which sounds like it would probably be weird in milk because it's like an orangey, citrusy flavor.
Orange cream.
But it goes fine. It would probably be fine.
Yeah.
Just kimchi and in milk. Oh no. My brain is just like, don't go there. Don't do it. Let's have some pretzels.
All right.
Darda pretzel, honey butter flavored pretzels. The true origins of the pretzel are up for debate. Some believe the first pretzels were made in Germany in the 12th century, while others say that pretzels were invented by a 7th century Italian monk who created the knotted bread as a reward for children who had learned their prayers. Pretzels didn't arrive in South Korea until the 20th century, but they've been a popular snack ever since. Whereas the honey butter flavor has a much more recent history. The flavor first went viral in 2014 after a joint venture between the South Korean company Haitai and the Japanese snack maker Calbee introduced a limited run of honey butter chips, which we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrities and influencers began posting about the product, making the flavor highly sought after. Like many Korean snack companies, J&E quickly began developing new products with honey butter flavor, entrenching the trend permanently in South Korean food culture.
Yeah. I mean, the first thing you think of when you think Korea, or, you think pretzels. When I saw this, I was like,
pretzels?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try them. I'm willing.
I wonder if they're like pretzel-y or cookie-y. Because the picture doesn't make them look very much like pretzels. I'm struggling.
Every day.
Riding the struggle bus.
Yeah, they definitely don't smell like pretzels.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? They smell like cookies.
They definitely have some sort of film on them. I can feel that in my fingers.
Why does it taste like that?
Okay, so we have companies that make sweet pretzels here, like cinnamon sugar ones. These have got to be the sweetest pretzels I've ever had.
They taste like movie theater butter.
Yeah.
Like fake butter. They
But
also
like the
taste
honey like provides like a sweetness.
They also taste like when we've bought like stuff that tastes like, I don't know, like sweet, like kettle corn,
Yeah.
but like fake kettle corn.
I don't hate them.
I kind of do.
I'll
Why
eat
do
the-
they taste like corn? Are they corn flour?
I'll totally eat the rest of those.
No. They taste like corn.
I think it's the butter is throwing you. You're thinking like
Like movie
popcorn.
theater popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to those.
Those are all you.
I'm gonna go 3.5.
I'm like, they're not my brain says they're offensive, but that's because my brain is like, that's offensive. They're not pretzels. I don't know what they are, but they're a snack, but they're not pretzels. And I love a good pretzel. Those are not a good pretzel. I would give those a 2.
All right.
And with that, I need to pop open another drink to get this taste out of my mouth. So I am going to Taiwan. I'm going to Taiwan. And we are going to have papaya milk.
That'll definitely get the taste out of your mouth.
It's my goal.
And I know how you like these milks.
I love these milks. Most of them.
Hopefully you like papaya milk.
So my experience is papaya flavored things generally taste like Fruity Pebbles. And that is my goal. Did we show the this brand usually turns a cow into something? In this case, the cow is a blender.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
That's pleasant. It's not sickeningly sweet. It's refreshing. I like it. Yum, yum, yum. Let's have some more sweets. Crown churros, because churros are Korean.
Another Crown brand.
Cinnamon sugar wheat snack. With their familiar shape and dusting of cinnamon sugar, these wheat snacks are a snackified version of classic Spanish churros. Surprised to see churros in a South Korea box? Yeah. You might be even more astonished to learn that these Spanish treats have become a South Korean sensation. Initially available only at amusement parks and movie theaters, churros now are ubiquitous across the country. The popular Korean street food has been cleverly reimagined into a crunchy, sugary cinnamon wheat snack. Enjoy these snacks with a tall glass of milk or dunk them in a hot cup of milky coffee. I've got milk.
You got papaya milk?
I feel like this is cheating. Okay.
You smell good.
So the pretzels are like, I'll give them that because they added a flavor to them that isn't inherent like Austrian or Bavarian pretzels or whatever you call it. But churros are not Korean.
They're good churros.
Mm-hmm.
They're tasty.
They're churros. They're
I,
tasty. I get nothing Korean about them.
what do you want? Kimchi churros?
Ugh.
Okay then. These are good. I had no objections.
They look like a loofah.
How would they pair with the papaya milk? That is the question.
I think you're supposed to dunk.
No, they pair fine. The cinnamon overpowers everything.
Take a drink of it afterwards. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't really. They don't pair. With
They're
each other.
churros. I'm glad they're tasty, but the fact that they're in a Korea box just feels like that's a little.
It's a little bit of a cheat, but it's a good cheat. They're good. They're tasty. I mean, after those pretzels,
Yeah, those pretzels are.
this is a good snack.
Not my.
I
Yeah,
enjoy them.
I
We'll
mean,
eat the rest of them.
We
sure.
will. I mean, I'm not touching those pretzels, but those churros, I would have some. I'll probably give those. I'd give those a 3.5.
Yeah, I'm right with you. I mean, they're Korean, not so much. Good churro, yeah.
Next up, I think this is a much more Korean thing. Atogi Puhushu bulgogi flavored noodle snack. Momofuku Ando invented instant ramen in Japan in 1958. It was a huge hit, and Ando's company went on to create many more popular products, including the iconic cup noodles in 1971. In the mid 1960s, the South Korean company Samyang created its own version of instant noodles, which quickly became a success. Today, South Korea is a major manufacturer of instant ramen products, including this bulgogi flavored noodle snack. While most instant noodles are meant to be boiled and enjoyed as a soup, these are intended to be eaten as a crunchy snack straight out of the package. This noodle snack includes a savory bulgogi flavored seasoning packet. Bulgogi is a classic South Korean dish made with thin slices of marinated meat. Smash the bag to break up the ramen, sprinkle the seasoning inside in the package, and give it a good shake. This feels again like cheating. I think they've given us ramen and just told us to eat it without cooking it. Did you smash it?
Not yet.
Is it just a ramen cake? Yep, that's ramen. This is soup that they want us to eat raw. It is crunchy, shaky, and beefy. I love it when my snacks are beefy, honey.
I got nothing.
Got no comment on that. Beefy.
Beefy. Isn't that like a tagline for what, like a soup or something? Many years ago, wasn't it?
I think so. Beefy. Maybe chunky.
Or beefaroni.
Possibly.
All right. I am making your ramen snack here. Bear with me for a moment. I am cooking. It's science. Oh, it smells good.
Does it?
It does.
All right. I'm gonna eat me some raw ramen. That's some salty raw ramen. Come on. Come on, Universal Yums. You just went out and bought like a whole big pallet of ramen noodles and told us suckers to eat them as snacks.
Yeah. So it tastes like barbecue potato chips.
Really salty.
Yeah.
I feel like this needs to be disqualified. This is not a snack. This is a cross-purposed soup. Let me see the back.
I mean, it does have the directions to do that, but
it does. But you could just as easily have taken this, boiled it, added the package, and made soup.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
It's kind of half-assed on there.
It is half-assed. I think it's a 1. Not because it tastes horrible, but because it's ramen. It's raw ramen soup.
I'm gonna go 1.5 because I think there was something worse so far that we've had. It's not even so much that it's like it tastes okay. It's just that it's kind of a bit of a cheat as far as that goes.
Question: South Korean rapper Psy took the world by storm in 2012 with Gangnam Style. What is Gangnam?
Oh Jesus! I have no idea. I think I've heard
your question. Let me give you your multiple choice. I just wanted to see if you knew it. A, an ultra-rich district of Seoul. B, a style of clothing. C, a style of dance. D, Korea's version of Gucci.
The D?
Nope, it is A. Psy was born in Gangnam, which is a highly affluent district in Seoul. Gangnam Style is a satirical tribute to the women in Gangnam and the lifestyle of the people who live there. They are extra bougie. We have Crown Sando strawberry cream sandwich cookies. The word sando refers to a Japanese-style sandwich made with soft shokupan bread and a variety of fillings. Fruit sandos are a popular variation, include fresh seasonal fruit and whipped cream. We've seen those online. Since Japan and Korea are neighbors, Japanese culture and cuisine has historically had a strong influence on its South Korean counterpart. With its creamy, fruity filling, the Crown Sando strawberry is a sandwich cookie that takes inspiration from Japanese fruit sandos. This beloved cookie was launched in 1956 and is one of the company's most popular products, also available in chocolate and vanilla flavors. This looks like an Oreo. Ooh.
Smells good.
Okay, so these are crackers. Sweet crackers, but they're crackers, not cookies. But I don't hate this. It is so powerfully strawberry.
The filling is excellent.
Mm-hmm. And the crackers are flaky, like a croissant. I like that.
That has got such like a real strawberry flavor.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a fake strawberry flavor that you get in so many other strawberry sweets.
Right. It's got like the tartness of real strawberries. Like how they're kind of sour. No, I'm good. Yeah, there's just like they're freeze dried strawberries in it. It definitely tastes like real.
That's actually one of the best ones we've had thus far in this. No, I'm good. Thank you.
That was really good. I liked it a lot. Pleasantly surprised. I'll give it a 4.
I'm right with you. I'll do a 4 on that as well.
I almost went higher, but I would go higher because it would be comparing it to some of the stuff we had like beforehand and not on its own merits. Our last snack out of this Korea box, Cosmo's chocolate corns. Chocolatey corn snack with coconut flakes. These Cosmo's Choco Corns are sweet, crispy snacks made from cocoa, corn, and coconut flakes. Chocolate came to Korea during the later years of the Joseon dynasty, when it was likely gifted by Westerners to members of the royal court. Though it wasn't a popular flavor at first, chocolate soon took on a reputation as a luxury sweet thanks to its association with royalty. During the Korean War, American soldiers brought chocolate with them and shared it with Korean soldiers and civilians, making chocolate more popular than ever. Chocolate and corn are actually a common pairing in South Korea, where corn is frequently used in both sweet and savory dishes. This looks like corn pops. It looks like cat turds.
It's got a very like cocoa flavor or smell.
Mm-hmm. Tastes like cereal. Cocoa Puffs.
It's actually really good.
They are good. Very cocoa. Not chocolate, but cocoa.
I'm shocked. I thought these were going to be awful.
Their appearance is terrible. They look like turds.
Yeah.
But they are quite tasty.
There's like an American snack or like a cereal or something like that that has like that. The exterior almost has like a thicker chocolate, and then it kind of melts into the corn in the inside. And these kind of do the same thing. I like them though; they're really good.
They're delicate.
Yeah,
I'd probably give those a 3.75 for me.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Excuse me.
All right. So, Korea. Huh. This was an interesting box in that we had some stuff that we really enjoyed, and then some things that we didn't so much enjoy. So,
I just feel like there were a few things, particularly that were these aren't Korean, except that they're made in a Korea. It's a Korean factory take on something that's not traditionally Korean,
like the churros,
and the pretzels. Like they really took something, and I mean, at least the pretzels, they added their own flavor profile that is popular there. Yeah. But like when I want a snack like that represents the flavors of a country, I want stuff like that tteokbokki snack. Yeah. And even though I think it was cheating, the ramen or something, definite flavors that are traditional in that country that have been made into snacks.
Or, I mean, even, like the one that we just finished with, a chocolate snack that was actually pretty good. Like, it's weird. Asian countries sometimes don't get chocolate right.
Especially in the snack food.
Yeah.
Like mass-produced snack food.
By that token, when I say that, our least favorite.
The strangely fishy cookies.
There was something fishy about those.
There was something fishy about those.
And then right up there with that, and it was more so the concept of it. Is it a snack or not? Was the ramen pack. Wait for that to focus. Just a little bit of a question there of like,
is that really a snack?
Or did they kind of half-ass it? I kind of lean towards the half-assery of that.
They probably were like, oh, well, college students buy ramen and they turn it into, they eat it as snack food. We'll just sell it as snack food.
All right. So the snacks that we were really happy with us, that wowed us out of this box, the Queen's strawberry cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Which I say Queen's because on the other side there. But those were tasty.
Queen's or Crowns?
It says Queen's.
Oh.
Queen's secret recipe on the back there.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then you mentioned it just a little bit ago. The
tteokbokki.
Yeah. I'll let you just say that. Those were actually really good and tasty. Oddest snack, I think, in this whole thing, and you kind of mentioned a little bit ago, were the pretzels, the honey butter pretzels. Those were just weird.
They're weird, and I don't like them, and they're weird, and you're okay with them.
Yeah. So a weird mixed bag there of snacks out of this one. Some things that we really enjoyed, some things that were kind of questionable, and then some things that weren't so good. But that's kind of how it goes sometimes with these.
That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is. So we have another box to get through.
We do.
I'm gonna open up a drink on the side over here, and we're gonna switch over to Belgium. And I'm really looking forward to this one. I was putting the box together, like as far as putting the things in order or not. I started looking at some of these things. I went, oh, oh, and I kept doing it because some of this stuff is really intriguing.
He's excited.
Well, even when we opened this box up, when we got it in the mail and I saw Belgium, I was like, oh, this could be really good.
Let's hope so.
So this is something, we're definitely looking forward to trying some snacks from Belgium. There could be some very interesting things.
I want to start with a trivia question too.
Okay.
There are over 1,000 kinds of beer brewed in Belgium, but one specialty is called Trappist.
Yeah.
Trappist beer is brewed in A, a river, B, a monastery, C, a tree, or D, a chocolate factory.
You know I know the answer to this. It's a monastery.
Yep. Trappist beer is a specially designated type of beer brewed in a monastery, but any old monastery can't be a Trappist brewery. There's an international organization that decides which breweries officially qualify, and the majority of Trappist breweries are located in Belgium.
They make some fantastic beers. I've had a few.
You've had a few?
Delicious.
We're starting off with chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Maitre Trufut fin Miris Miris Frucht. It's like German and French had a baby.
Well, there is a it's like I thought that was a German flag at first, but that's Belgium.
That's Belgium.
Yeah.
It is a chocolate seashells with hazelnut cream filling. The first truffles were created in France in the late 1800s and were made from just chocolate, cream, and butter. These early chocolate truffles took the form of small balls and got their name because of how similar they looked to highly coveted truffle mushrooms. Over time, different styles of chocolate truffles emerged throughout Europe and America, with many regions boasting their own signature variation on the French confection. Pralines were created by Jean Neuhaus II in 1912, pioneering a style of truffle with a chocolate shell and a soft, creamy filling in the center. These Belgian pralines are distinctively shaped to resemble real seashells, a marketing scheme by Belgian chocolatiers to evoke the romance of the seaside and a feeling of luxurious escape.
Okay, so I was hoping for a date on these because when I opened the package, and then you look at the pictures, you're like, okay, so maybe because
that one looks like it exploded.
Well, but if you look at the pictures on the box,
it does actually look like that.
Yeah, they
like a white coating on some of them.
White like
coating.
Yeah, coating. Yeah,
dark milk, dark, and white chocolate. So there's 3 kinds, or they're all 3.
And this wasn't sealed very well, so.
Well, there's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I think they're fine.
There you go.
It does look like a real mussel.
I mean, all of them really have like different like coloration, like discoloration. They smell good.
Wow. It's so creamy. And chocolatey.
Yeah.
It's really good. I got chills.
Are they multiplying?
As we sit here and smack. They're also made with fair trade cocoa.
Those are delicious.
Mm-hmm. They are good. I really like those.
Yeah.
Like those are the kind that like you're craving something sweet. You're not super hungry. You don't want a big dessert. You have one of those and they are so flavorful. They're so, and they're not like bitter dark chocolate or anything, but they're very chocolatey. They're just like pure chocolate. And it gives you the satisfaction of having eaten something sweet, something that is so flavorful. Your mouth and all of your like, you smell the chocolate, you taste the chocolate. The chocolate is extra creamy. You're getting all of the satisfaction. The only thing you're not doing is hearing the chocolate unless you're smacking. It's satisfying all of your senses. Yeah. 4.75.
I went 4.5.
Now we're going sour. La Vraie Violette de Liege. Violet flavored sour hard candies. La Vraie Violette de Liege, or Liège, is a violet flavored hard candy. The family owned confectionery, a bakery Giacopa, based south of, it's a place, Liège, in Spremont, created a sweet in 1895. Today, it's Giacopa's most popular product and dyed the vivid hue of a violet flower. But it's no shrinking violet. The sour variant of the famous candy is dusted with sour powder and delightfully unique bite that explodes with the tartness of citrus on the floor. The sourness helps to balance the fragrant floral taste, keeping the candy from being too perfumey or overly sweet.
You're getting violet.
Oh, my God. Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh, that's abrasive. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that sour is no joke. Getting through it.
That definitely has like an initial sour hit, like big time.
Not just initial. It takes a while for it to wear off.
First 30 seconds or so. definitely.
And then it tastes like old woman.
I am an old woman.
Oh, and I smell like bath lotion. So that was very sour.
How long?
And as you shifted it around in your mouth, it gouged its way across the roof of your mouth because the sour coating was like sandpaper. I Captain Crunched the roof of my mouth hard. Yeah, I'm not going to eat that. Maybe if I was in a different mood and hadn't just come from extra creamy chocolate, I wouldn't mind this because it is sweet. It's not awful. It's very pretty. Purple. Mm-mm. Still tastes like an Avon lady. No. Yes, I know candied violets are an ancient dessert. Crystallized sugar violets, crystallized sugar, edible flowers. Maybe you got to be in the mood for it. I'm surprised you've stuck with it.
I'm done. Well, I guess I'm stuck in my teeth. Very flowery. Very, very flowery.
Like bath soap.
Yeah.
Like a bar of floral bath soap. Like the fancy kind, not like Zest. Or do they even make Zest still?
Zestfully clean.
not like a sports smell, like a more feminine bath soap that you would buy like Yardley or something.
You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
My mouth feels fully clean. I could probably blow bubbles. Calgon, take me away. No. I'm not going to enjoy those. I mean, they are what they say they are. I mean, they definitely are, and I quote, fragrant, floral, and sour. They could also add gritty.
You can buy Zest yet.
You still can buy Zest?
Mm-hmm. It's on Amazon.
I was wondering because there was a lot of soaps that were popular when we were kids, like Coast, Zest, Lifeguard, Lever 2000, Lifebuoy, Tone. A lot of soaps.
That sticks with you.
I mean, I want to give it props for like how sour that was.
It was.
Because a lot of times when stuff says it's sour, it's not. This was, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. That was sour, Mickey. I'll give it a 1.75.
Yeah, I'll go with you on that.
Excuse me, adjusted.
I see violet. There's not really anything I'm going to enjoy about that. I mean, come on.
Maybe this will be better.
Oh my
Chocolat
God.
au
I can't get rid of it.
Chocolat au lait yaourt à la framboise. Milk chocolate bar filled with raspberry yogurt.
Okay.
Belgian chocolate is celebrated for its unmatched quality, but an explanation for the deliciousness of their chocolate can't be given without understanding historical events. In 1885, King Leopold II established the Congo Free State, initially focusing on extracting natural resources like wild rubber, crucial for the burgeoning automobile industry. However, this period was marked by harsh exploitation, leading to widespread international criticism. In response, Belgium took over in 1908, renaming it as the Belgian Congo, which provided a constant supply of cocoa beans until colonial rule ended in 1960. This era allowed Belgium to refine its chocolate-making processes and establish high-quality standards that contribute to its reputation today. Founded in 1987, Kim's Chocolate, the makers of this bar, have not only contributed to this tradition of excellence, but also shown commitment to social responsibility. Through initiatives like Cocoa for Schools, they help provide education to children in Tanzania, ensuring that the legacy of Belgian chocolate extends beyond culinary delight to making a positive impact in the world. It smells good. There's freeze-dried raspberries in that. It is so good. The chocolate is really good. So creamy. And the cream inside, the cream itself is not sickeningly sweet. And then there's freeze-dried raspberries in it that have a little bit of a crunch. And that tart.
I was going to say that tartness. Just,
tart berry flavor.
It's like a punch.
But it like a
good punch.
bright fruit punch. But none of it overshadows the chocolate. It's such a balanced candy bar. So good. I would buy that.
That's a nice treat.
That is a nice treat.
That you would treat yourself to that.
Or like you would get for somebody that you love. And yet Violet keeps visiting my mouth.
They should have done that last.
They should have.
Although it's a shitty way to end something, but I mean, because it's so overpowering.
It's such an overpowering catastrophe of a candy. But that chocolate bar, that's a 4.75.
Wow.
I cannot find flaw with it.
I'm at 4.25 with it.
Let's see if we've got any more interesting trivia bits. What is Belgium's official language? Belgian, French, Dutch, or German?
German.
You are 1/3 right.
Mm.
The answer is B, C, and D.
Mm.
French, Dutch, and German. There's no such thing as a Belgian language, so the country actually has 3 official languages, depending on the region. Many people also learn English through TV shows. And we are jumping off the sweets and into something savory with Lucien Bister potato chips, mustard and pickle flavored potato chips. Drawing inspiration from the iconic Moutarde Bister, or Bister, a beloved staple in Belgian kitchens since its creation by Francois Bister in 1926, these chips offer a uniquely tangy mustard kick. Today, Bister mustard is probably saying that completely wrong. Is commonly paired with pickles on sandwiches, and these chips reflect that with subtle hint of pickle behind the zesty mustard flavor. The chips perfectly capture a quintessential Belgian taste pairing, as well as provide a new snack adventure for non-Belgian taste buds. So these are running to the opposite end of the stadium from creamy, sweet chocolate.
Mm.
I smell the pickles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah. Those are freaking good.
Those are fire. Crunchy.
Nails the flavors. You get mustard, you get pickle.
You get mustard. Yeah, that mustard is like subtle, but there.
Yeah.
Such a good quality chip.
Yeah.
Like, I'd almost say kettle, but they're not. They're just almost like thick cut.
Yeah.
The mustard is delicious. You get more of it if you eat a few. Because originally I just smelled the pickle, but you can taste that mustardy.
Like a vinegary mustard, yeah.
Delicious. I give those a 3.75.
Four and a half for me.
Wow.
I like them. They're really good. Tasty.
Next up, staying in the world of savory. Yeah, maybe
Sure.
I think so. Yeah. Gouda cheese and pepper biscuits.
Wait, where are these in my book?
Noble Gouda cheese and pepper biscuits. Let me see.
Isn't that weird?
They're not on here. Maybe they substituted something out.
I mean, I got those. I got that. I got
That. Don't have that. Is that those? Is that these? Did they think so?
okay. We may have. Okay, yeah, we got a sub. Okay, that's all right. That's all right.
I'm going to open this last beverage. It is a
excuse me.
barley flavored milk tea.
Ooh. I've been having a sparkling water, so a little bit of.
He's got some burps.
Yep, orange pineapple from our local grocery store, Wegmans. It's delicious. I like it. Liz can't have it, but it's a flavor I really enjoy of them, so I occasionally buy some just so I can have it.
There you go.
I do get her other ones. Don't worry, people.
I get nothing. Oh, that's the stuff.
Oh, that's right up your alley. Yeah.
Tastes like tea. I mean, it's supposed to because it's milk tea, but it just has that delicious tea taste.
So there was something that's on our scorecard that we didn't get. I don't know what it was. It looks like it could have been like cookies or truffles or something.
Right. But it was a big package.
That's okay.
That's all right. We got these instead. And these are making sure. Looks like we might have some other substitution.
No, we don't. We don't.
Okay. Noble Gouda cheese biscuits. Gouda cheese and pepper biscuits. Biscuits have a long history dating back to ancient Egypt. The first biscuits were made of simple unleavened bread and baked on hot stones or mud ovens. In the Middle Ages, biscuits were important food for sailors because of their long shelf life. Their dry, crumbly texture means they last well without spoiling or succumbing to mold. Over time, sweeter ingredients like honey, spices, and nuts were added, turning traditional biscuits into something more resembling what we would call cookies. Made from Gouda cheese and a hefty sprinkling of black pepper, these biscuits reflect the biscuits' savory origins and are a staple of Belgian snacking. The word biscuits was...
These smell amazing.
They do smell good. Very cheesy.
Amped up cheese it.
Very cheesy. And I definitely taste the black pepper. Like I'm crunching down on pieces of black pepper.
These are really good.
Mm-hmm. I'd use them as croutons in a salad. They'd be delicious.
I don't know.
No, I'm good. But definitely Gouda, definitely cheesy. Tastes like real cheese. Those are good.
Yeah.
I'll give those a 4. No, 3.5.
I'll put those up in that spot. They were good, really good. I'll go with 3.5 with you.
Our next
strong flavor though. That's gonna stick with me.
Wow, have a drink. I mean, it's better than the violet sticking with you. Better to have cheesy black pepper. I'm getting full. The home stretch here.
Just you wait.
Just me wait.
These last couple are gonna be a doozy.
1, 2, 3.
You got 5.
4. Wow, so many. Ellie's Bakery. Apple Coke cheese. Koekje.
Cookies.
Yeah, apple cookies. Belgium has 3 official languages: Dutch, French, and German. The English word cookie comes from the Dutch word koekje, which means little cake. In fact, the first cookies were small cakes used to check the temperature of ovens during medieval times, when regulating the temperature in an oven was much more complicated than simply turning a dial or pressing a button like we do today. These apple cookies are snappy cookies dotted with pieces of sweet apple. Apples are revered in Belgian cuisine. The favorable climate for growing them has resulted in many delicious desserts, such as tarts aux pommes and delicious varietals enjoyed internationally, such as the Jonagold. It looks like Melba toast.
Smells good.
It does.
I can smell it.
It smells like
away.
It smells like an apple fritter.
I can smell it a mile away.
So it's a little round, flat cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, hard. Oh, thoughts?
You know what they kind of remind me of? As I get apple chunks stuck between my teeth. They remind me of a ginger snap. In some respects, they're hard. Where ginger snaps have like the little chunks of ginger in them.
Mm-hmm. These have little chunks of
apple,
dried, but not crunchy, but dried, almost chewy apple.
Flavorful. I like the flavor. They're good.
They're really hard.
They're hard. That's why I said ginger snap, because ginger snaps tend to be a little bit hard.
Mm-hmm. They smell better than they taste.
I'd probably go a 3 on them.
Yeah. As we pick our teeth, they're definitely, the apples are sticky.
This box is
jam-packed.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one for you.
I don't know about that.
Well, I think it will be. It is Chocolat Noir Cerise. It is a dark chocolate bar with sour cherry. People are going to think you don't like fruit. Mike doesn't like cherries all that much.
The sour cherry worries me.
This delightful candy bar features a classic combination, chocolate and cherries. While chocolate came to Europe in the 1500s, cherries have been a part of European cuisine for much longer, since Roman times. The Roman general Lucilius was credited with introducing cherry trees to Europe in 74 BC. Over time, the cultivation of cherry trees spread throughout Europe, and many local cuisines integrated sweet and sour cherries. Cherries and chocolate make a particularly great pairing. Dark chocolate provides a smooth, slightly bitter backdrop to a bright, fruity cherry. This bar is dotted with bits of near invisible dark cherries, making for a most decadent dessert. Did you show the box?
Yeah. I did.
Caché.
One's clear.
Snap.
Oh yeah, you can kind of see the cherry in there.
Can you?
Yeah.
But
Just it's quite a little bit of contrast. Now I do like chocolate covered cherries.
no, I am not usually the biggest fan of dark chocolate. However, this is creamy. And dark chocolate frequently isn't. I'm getting bits of the cherry. Has flavors similar to a Black Forest cake.
Yeah.
Little pops of freeze-dried fruit.
Kind of reminiscent of the apple cookies.
Yeah. If you hadn't told me that it was cherries, I wouldn't have been able to place the fruit. I probably would have said a strawberry or a raspberry.
I feel like the cherry in it lightens the bitterness of the dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Like it almost brightens it a little bit.
Even though they're not sweet.
Right. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good chocolate bar. If you're a fan of dark chocolate, this is right up your alley. You're gonna enjoy it.
You can have mine.
You didn't like it that much?
I like it. I'm so full.
You got 3 more to go, and 2 of these are gonna be.
Oh. I need a nap. We had a big dinner before this, so I am just so full. But persevere.
Where's your rating on the dark chocolate bar?
The dark chocolate with sour cherries. I would for somebody for me who doesn't particularly enjoy dark chocolate all that much, I would still give it a 3.
That sounds about right.
Our next one up, we're going to savory. And this is Lucien paprika potato chips. Paprika and garlic potato chips. Crunchy, smoky, and savory. Lucien potato crisps get their name from Lucien van den Abel, a Belgian farmer born in 1926. In 1958, Lucien purchased Burre Farm in Wallonia. Though he suffered an untimely death, his grandsons now run the farm. He bought the farm. They founded Lucien Potato Crisps in their grandfather's memory and carefully craft the chips from their own farm fresh potatoes. Didn't know where that sentence was going. The whole they craft it from their own grandfather. I don't know where these potatoes came from. Sorry, I'm getting a little silly.
Paprika, like
Paprika. They buried him in the potato field, and now, I mean, this is very irreverent to this, I'm sure, wonderful human being. The whole process from growing to frying takes place within the stretch of a few kilometers. Paprika-flavored potato chips are popular throughout Europe, but this particular variant spice blend is special. A bit of garlic provides a note of sweetness to counterbalance the zesty and smoky paprika.
So this is the same company that made the mustard and pickle ones that we had earlier. So the anticipation.
Same quality chip, thick, almost kettle cut. Still got the skin on.
Like, if I ever go to Belgium, I'm buying all of their chips and trying them all.
You're just eating potato chips the whole time.
Because these are great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really good. Well, that's a big one.
These
Salty,
are so good.
Smoky. Really great flavor. It doesn't taste artificial.
Job well done, Lucy and family. Job well done. These are really good.
Yeah.
Both the two flavors we had.
It was a Lucien Vandenabele. Vandenabele. So the Vandenabele family. Hard words.
I'm gonna go with a 4 on those.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you.
All right.
It's the final countdown. I'm going to make you read what that green says in the top. Because it looks like a cat sat on a keyboard.
Koksujabak cacao.
My attempt would have been Coco Gibak Jismet Cacao, which is what you just said. Cocoa coconut macaroon cookies. Coconutty, chocolatey, and chewy. What?
This is one of those like moments of universal yums when you get a packaging of like this isn't just a snack pack. This is like full-fledged. This is probably
dessert for your family.
You take this to Christmas for like a dessert.
Right. Packed with coconut and drizzled with chocolate, these macaroons are crisp on the outside and soft and chewy within. Be sure not to confuse coconut macaroons with French macarons. The two cookies are similar, both made from a base of egg whites and sugar, but French macarons are a sandwich cookie made with almond flour and filled with a silky buttercream, while coconut macaroons are made in the shape of small mounds and, of course, packed with shredded coconut. Coconut macaroons gained popularity in the late 1800s when dried shredded coconut was first introduced in Europe. While earlier versions of macaroon cookies were made with ground nuts, the addition of coconut proved to be immensely popular and led to the style of macaroons we know and love today. So definitely coated on the bottom, a little drizzled on the top.
Smell great.
Smell like coconut.
These are delicious.
Mm-hmm. That's a bakery quality.
Yeah.
I mean, homemade is a little bit better. But these are... They don't taste artificial. They're not sickeningly sweet. They don't taste like they have heavy preservatives in them. They're just delicious.
Yeah.
They're literally like that far from homemade.
This box.
4.25. Not only is this box like delicious, for the most part, Violet abomination aside, everything in it is very luxurious, I would say.
Yeah.
Or heavy.
Both.
My tummy is hurting. I'm so full. Last one. And hopefully, because it's one of my favorite things, particularly at this time of year. This isn't something that got subbed, is it?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, doesn't look like it.
Vandermolen peppercoke. Spiced gingerbread with pearl sugar. The first gingerbread cake was known as tura and can be traced back to ancient Greece and Rome. It was used by traveling armies as a nourishing and long-lasting snack, owing to the preservation qualities of honey. This Vandermolen peppercoke, spiced gingerbread, offers the same convenience of the original gingerbread, but with a Belgian twist. This particular spiced gingerbread cake is topped with spiced ginger and nib sugar. Nib sugar is often used in Belgian baking. It's one of the star ingredients of the famous Liège Belgian waffles. So we'll get me some nib sugar. That is a brick. Don't drop it on the keyboard. You're going to break the computer.
I mean, this.
Let me see how heavy it is.
It's not very heavy.
It's not too bad, but
it's
definitely
just the size of
it's
it.
definitely a.
That's why I waited till you finished reading to bring it out, because
you're just like thunk.
Insane.
It is insane. I'm looking forward to it, though. I am looking forward to it. Full as I may be.
I mean, kind of needed, don't you?
It's sliced. You just opened it weird.
All right. Okay.
Got it?
Got it. There you go.
I can see the ginger on it. So it's not a gingerbread cookie. It's legitimately gingerbread.
The nib sugar's delicious. I like it. It's simple, but heavy too. Flavors are good. Flavors are on point.
Candied ginger is very good. I don't understand how a cake can be both dry and not at the same time, but it kind of is. Again, it does not taste fake.
No.
I do not get any sense of chemical preservatives.
No.
It tastes homemade.
No.
It needs something, like a smear of cream cheese or something.
This is like some wizardry.
Mm.
But this traveled all the way from Belgium to us, and
sat in our dining room for a few weeks.
Yeah, and it tastes this good.
It tastes that good. Tastes like homemade. Tastes like somebody made it and brought it to you.
Like we picked it up at like a local bakery.
And it's so homey tasting. Yeah. I mean, it even looks homey. There's no bells or whistles. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's just comforting. Sticky. My lips are sticky. Yeah. It's just like there's no pizzazz, but it's like, it's really good.
Yeah. That's a 4 for me all day. That's really good.
I would go 4.25 for me. And I'm probably going to enjoy it a whole lot more when I am not stuffed to the gills.
I hear you. It'll be okay. This box, Universal Yums. Embarrassment of riches here. I mean, from the truffles to start, the raspberry yogurt chocolate bar.
That was so good.
The mustard and pickle potato chips, those apple cookies, those the biscuits, the biscuit cracker things, the
cheese crackers.
Yeah. The dark chocolate and cherry chocolate bar, the paprika chips, those macaroons, and then this ginger cake bread, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god. The only low light, in our opinion, was the violet hard candy things, sour things. But I mean, 9 out of 10, you hit the mark, I would say, as far as what was in this box. This is what kept us getting Universal Yums, is when we would get a box like this. This is up there, I think, with the one France box that we got, I think, where...
In the UK.
Yeah, where everything was just top notch.
Right.
I mean, you get one item, so...
And I know it's going to seem like... And there might be some truth to this, that our palates are very Western.
Yeah.
So things like, but we go to H Mart and we find so many excellent snacks. And that South Korea box, we have sourced our own snacks from South Korea that we have adored and loved. And they are strongly Korean traditional flavors. They are not borrowed. They are not Korea's take on some other country's snack. They are their own. And we've loved them. The South Korea box was, I'm going to say, lacking. I think it was kind of a flop.
It was so.
The Belgian box, on the other hand, there were a few things that took ingredients that were given to Belgium and the Belgians ran with them. I don't think they borrowed anything from somebody else and just made their version of it. Like, they took the ingredient and made something new.
And I mean, even when you rank something like at a 3 or a 3.5 on this, you're comparing it to the other snacks that you had in that box. It doesn't necessarily mean that it was bad. It just means that some of the other things that you had were that much better.
It's just spoiled for choice.
Yeah, I mean, embarrassment of riches in this box tonight.
What was our top?
Oh, geez. I mean, Liz, you rated the let me see if I can pull them out here. The truffles, truffles that we first had, and then the yogurt raspberry chocolate bar. Those were your top two. Yeah. For me, I went. I actually went those truffles, and then the
mustard and
pickle chips. I really enjoyed those. But I mean, everything
was so good.
I also rated the chocolate bar really high.
And I know I rated the gingerbread really high.
You did, along with the paprika chips and the macaroons. All were 4 or higher. And that's, that's over half of the items in this box were 4 or higher.
Right.
That's insane. And then I mean everything else other than the violet candy was 3 or higher.
Right. Everything was excellent.
Yeah.
Barring the violet abomination.
Yeah.
And again, even that violet candy, I might like it some other time. I'm willing to try it when, again, I'm not. Right. I'm willing to give it another chance. I mean, kudos to them for being sour when they say it's sour, because we have gotten
so many
Tokyo Treat, Munch Pack, and Universal Yums where countries are like, this is our sourest of sours, and it's like, it's not.
Right.
Our Sour Patch Kids blow their sour stuff out of the water. Yeah. I think only one other time, and I don't remember what country, they were little like green tennis balls, and I couldn't even keep it in my mouth. It was so sour. That is the only other time I recall something being this sour, this violet candy. And it's a hard candy, so that sour coating took a long time to wear off.
It did.
So it wasn't just like a punch of sour. It was continuously sour with no escape, because you couldn't bite into something sweet under it to like alleviate that sour. That being said, it was scratchy and then floral, and it was just not my taste. But this was fun.
It was a good time. We got a few more Universal Yums boxes to get through, and then I think we're going to take a pause from those, but we're still going to continue on with some other snacks, and maybe procure some snacks from some other sources.
We've had some new international food markets open recently locally,
and check those out.
And then there are some other ones that we've either just touched on, particularly Eastern European ones, Polish markets, Ukrainian markets, that I'd really, love to try.
Sure. And I mean, as we get into the winter months, I mean, this becomes a little bit easier to do because
not much else to do.
It gets cold and we don't really want to leave the house too much. So stay tuned. We'll definitely have more for you in the coming weeks and months ahead. Just stay tuned to our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, wherever you may watch. And we'll hopefully keep pushing some content out to you.
We'll keep on keeping on.
Yeah. But honey, as always, this has been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All that good stuff. We'll see you.